Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Knuckles coming to another anime video of Five Force Season 3, Part 2, Episode 2. A little bit late with this one, but better late than never. And this one I would say was an odd episode. The reason why I said it was odd is because it, it- this episode was basically focused on Benimaru and his past. And it's like, dang, we're now just getting Benimaru's past, and we're like in the final season of Fire Force. It's like we probably should have gotten that, season 1, season 2, like, or maybe like maybe earlier, maybe in part 1. We got a little bit. Excuse me, I mean, we got a little bit of the past, or of our Habana. We got a little bit of her past right there. So it's like, damn, we're kind of like getting a pass late. You know what I'm saying? And so basically, we saw that the other pillar appeared, and actually, at first, man, I was like, oh, it's not my fight. But when they saw, an inferno version of somebody that he knew, that's when it's like, okay, actually, maybe it is my fight after all. And like, I think Benny Mara is probably like my favorite character in Fire Force. I don't think I'm looking at this anime. It's like, do I really have a favorite? Like, there's characters that I like, but like, I don't think I have a favorite. But I think Benny Mara probably has to be my favorite. And like I said, it's weird that we're now just getting this pass in like the last part of the series right there. But like I said, it's better late than never. So basically, like I said, the Inferno was is was the old leader. So basically, we see like a young Benimaru and Conra. And Conra said like, hey, you're gonna be strong enough to to become leader of Akasuka and everything. And before that, they had their previous leader named Hibichi. And basically, Hibichi was telling to Benimaru, was like, you're a knucklehead, you're too weak, you gotta finally resolve. And so, what I found very interesting is the fact that, here at Asasuka, right? We kill people. Like, we kill people. You know what? And, people want to say, yeah, I'll kill this person, blah, blah, this, that, and the third. But, like, killing can really, mess you up mentally sometimes, right? Especially when you haven't done it. So, it's like, to do this job, you have to be really, you better be willing to kill people and not be mentally weak. Like, this is part of our everyday life. Like, we kill people, and just that people that kill people can be killed. So it's like he's preparing on what this job is. Like I said, it's not an easy job, but we gotta do it. Where does killing infernos, because humans, when they're in their inferno stage, they're still human, but they lose a bit of their humanity, right? And like I said, this episode is telling Hibichi, like, you need to you need to finally resolve before you can become they had a Asuka, right? And so there's one part of the episode where this kid, his mom was Inferno, he was telling him, no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Like, that's still my mom, that's still her right there. And Hibachi was like, no. Hibichi was saying, stay back, let us take care of it, and Benimaru saw that, and the kid was like, Benimaru, you understand too? Like, because at first, Benimaru didn't understand, like, he didn't want to do all this type of stuff, but like, seeing now, it's like, he understood, like, wow, we had to do all this stuff. Like, hell, even Hibichi was telling him the number of people that he killed. Now, granted, I didn't write down the number, but like, it was definitely over 100, and the Asuka killed like over like 2,000 people or some shit like that. But yeah, he's basically telling me, hey, be prepared for this job. Listen, he killed, he had to kill it for like, and it sucks for a little boy. It does. But, it was a sad moment, And I guess for me, right, like, when he said, kill people that can be killed, as he's walking, that same boy that, that kid's mother actually killed him. And I believe, Hibichi knew that his time was coming. Honestly, I think he accepted that kill, because honestly, I feel still like, what if you have noticed him running up to him like that, and he's like, "Who gives you the right to kill my mom?" Blah blah. It's like, you're right. That's a question that I don't know. But what did he say? Like, what did he say? No, he said I can't explain, but like, I I don't remember what he said, but it's like, but like I said, he died knowing that Benny Morrow found his resolve. That's why I get people are saying that's why like he easily got killed because he handed it over the ranks to Benny Morrow. So then we get to the present, and then we actually see the fight between the Infernal Hibichi and Benny Morrow. And what was so cool is his man came out there to cheer him on, right, and said like, yeah, you're the leader of the Asuzuka right there. We cheer for you. We're ready to die for you and shit like that. And I thought that was a really really good moment. And so I think what the best part of this episode was obviously the fight. Fire Force animation is really beautifully done. But why I say this too is that not only is Fire Force animation really good, but everybody's been talking about this, and I'm not the first one to say right there, because I also talked about it, is that the sound effects of Fire Force right there with the flame attacks, like the sound effects are what really makes Fire Force animation set apart from all the other animations. Like I can't explain what the sounds are, but it's you definitely hear the effects, and this is really really cool. Even when it comes to the sirens, the explosives, even the attacks right there, even the explosion right there, sound effect when he killed in front of Hibichi was really dope. And what was so cool was the fact that their fight was so great. It was they were kind of changing reality right there. The waterfall was Hibachi was Habana was saying our imaginations become reality or some shit like that. Like I said, the waterfall, the waters animated right there, different color. They're making a whole surround the scene just so beautiful and so color right there. I was like, wow, this is really amazing right there. They're setting they are changing reality right now. They're changing how our imagination is right there. Betty Morrow and Infernal Hibichi put on a show. And like I said, it's an Infernal Hibichi who's not really, the Hibichi that they all know love, but it's you can tell when Benny Morrow defeated him, Hibichi was happy. It's yeah, I left Asuzuka, in good hands right now, leaving it to you right there. And so I thought it was really cool. Like I said, Benny Morrow was obviously the star of this episode right there because it was his past, and like I said, his resolve was found. I said that animation, that sound effects right there, it was really cool to see. I gotta give a shout out to Benny Morrow and Hibichi for putting on a show right there. But yeah, that was it. Like I said, the only weird part is I said before earlier, it's we're getting this now, and it's this should have been possibly talked about I'm in early seasons right there. But I mean, I guess it's very late to never. But it's okay, so that's 2 episodes down, 10 more to go. I'm really curious to how they're going to end this in 10 episodes. You know what I'm saying? Because we saw that Arthur decides to fight that dragon guy. Man, I don't know. There's still a lot of that's happening right now. Honestly, I'm a little bit nervous, y'all. Like I said before, I'm a little bit nervous of how this anime is going to end. Listen, this episode was good, but it's how it's all going to end. I'm really nervous for, but we're just gonna see, man. But as always, folks, please tell me what you guys think about this episode right there in the comments below. Please give this video a like if you like the video, subscribe and be part of this family, and be sure to follow me on my social media accounts in the description box below. And always remember what Jacob said, everybody, there is no such thing as life beyond yours. Have a good day, everybody. Take care.